Been on a hiatus. How you doing, man? How's happening? Look, feeling the feel. It's all real. Yeah, I actually got some flour yesterday, and I like it. Got some flour at a dispensary yesterday. It's all right. I mean, I don't know, but the stuff I usually like, uh, they haven't had on the menu where I normally go. I got this, and I found it somewhere else, but I mean, it's like totally like off colored, like it looks tainted, like, and it's like really moist, and like the other times I was getting it from the other dispensary, it was like nice and dense and colorful, and you know, compact, nicely trimmed, and then I get this stuff that looks like it came out of like the ghetto of some city, and I bought two of them like an idiot, and they were like $37 each, and yeah, they were like $37 each, and at the other place they're 25, and if you buy two, I think you get like 10% off if they still run it, and so it's like 22.50, and I ended up spending 37, thinking it was gonna be good, and I got in the car once I got on the highway, and I opened it up, and I'm like, what is this? I'm like, it looked like off colored, like it was garbage. Like I can't even smoke it. It's $80 down the drain. $90, I mean, down the drain. I bought two. Someone was telling me to get one, and I got two. Like an idiot. This dispensaries are really mass producing a lot of crap out there. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. But I did go the other day and I got some live crumble. Um, and that's actually all right. I'm not a concentrate person because it comes down pretty quick. I mean, I'm pretty ripped now, and if I could stay this way for like 3 hours on what I had taken, that's fine. But with concentrates, you gotta just keep hitting it like every like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Like it just comes up and comes down. So we'll see. It's like a good 10-minute rip for me on a concentrate. It's weird. Um, but yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Massachusetts definitely. I don't know. All this stuff's like mass produced too much, and all looks weird when it's dense. Doesn't look like it did back in the late '90s, early 2000s, mid 2000s, uh, 2010 to 2013 ish. Kind of changed after that, at least from my experience. But yeah, it's disappointing. You know what I mean? It was actually much better when you were getting it off the street and you had a buddy that got some good stuff and you got it at a good price. And then the same buddy would know somebody that would get the headies. You start with the kind bud or the beasters, they used to call it, or the kind bud, which is like one step lower from, the stuff that they sell in dispensaries that they used to call in the street headies. How are you, my man? That they used to call headies. So now it's like you go to dispensaries and half of it's like mid grade quality, you know, high grade. There's some that are all right, but that's like your Animal Mints, your Kush Mints, you know, Intergalactic, um, like your grape cream cake, your grape strains, grape gas, stuff like that. The newer stuff. But you try to get something like old school. You're not gonna get it's a waste. So yeah, it's definitely different, but I just do what I can, and yeah, I mean, there's not much I can do. So I just do what I can. Plays Food Train Mike here, just doing a quick live for a few minutes. Please subscribe if you can. Thank you so much. Yeah, a little bit. Not bad, not bad. We're doing all right. Just life. I'm working through it. Hanging in. A little bit though. I got a lot of stuff going on. You know, but yeah, I miss the old days. You know what I mean? Because you just see like a lot of mass production in the marijuana now. Very mass produced, and a lot of it that looks like really nice either has a weird taste, doesn't taste right, or you just don't get that ripped. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the day, you'd smoke. Yeah, back in the day you smoke swag. You're like high here. You smoke a nice AZ, city terminology for a good mid grade. If it's actually really nice, like mid grade quality, not that good green swag shit, but like actually good mids. Hey, then you get your kind bud and your, right? Now you get the headies and it's like boom. Back in the days of the bubblegum kush, the Jack Herreras, the sour diesels, the blue dreams, the blueberry hazes, the hazes, all that good stuff. You would see the difference between an indica, a sativa, and a hybrid. You would feel the difference, you'd see the difference, and you'd be able to differentiate between all three. Nowadays, they all feel the same to me. Maybe and yeah, I don't know. It's a tough call, you know. But yeah, I'm just Ray and Raj. I forgot what to call you. Please tell me again. But I'm just saying, they charge a premium. You can't look at it before you get it. You can't smell it. You can't see it. So it's like a mystery, you know. I'm not gonna complain. I mean, there's some good deals. It does the job. It relaxes. It keeps me calm. But I mean, you know, oh, Apex. That's right. I'll remember Apex. It's actually a strain of marijuana, I believe, so I should remember Apex. But I mean, yeah, smoking for me is like taking antidepressants. I don't take any antidepressants. I refuse them all. I don't take no antidepressants. I don't believe in them. I obsess a lot. It takes me a lot of time to get out the house. I gotta check. I gotta recheck. I gotta allow myself 10 to 15 minutes to get ready before I'm able to get out of the house. Um, Not too bad. Doing pretty good. But I'm saying I have, different things, that I have to pre plan, So the marijuana allows me in Apex, this is what I'm saying here. The marijuana allows me, and it's legal in Massachusetts, Western Mass especially. Um, but it allows me to relax in a sort of way, So I get to relax. Nice, my man. What happened? What'd you get? Good job. Shout out to Apex. Shout out to Head Smoke Vape Butters. Definitely don't like the vapes, so I definitely don't like the carts. I like I do like this the concentrate the Uber, nice. I was thinking about doing Uber. I didn't know if it'd be worth it. Yeah, don't worry about it, Apex. I keep my lives, you know. Sorry, I got an itch. I keep my lives, G rated. I just talk about different things. All right, I got to think about it. Now, I just like to talk about different things. These are the point of the lives. My lives really aren't themed. I'm not a cook. I mean, I cook different things, but I'm not ups. I have different roommates and people that live upstairs that come and go. There's always people coming and going, so I really can't. Yeah, always child appropriate. I always get 11-year-olds. I talk about the marijuana a little bit, but I say the lies aren't for kids. I don't say above 18, but I did that one time, and I was told that the kids that were younger could still hear me. They just couldn't respond. So that's all in the parental discretion. And I don't talk a lot about it. It's just every now and then it may come up, you know? Yeah, definitely. My lives are always child appropriate. Always. My lives are basically just to see who comes on, hopefully get some people on, talk about different things, get some subscribers if possible, and allow people to join the family. I know about working out, I know about diet, I know about nutrition, I know about different diets. I know about different things. I know about vitamins. I know about supplements. I know about herbs. I know about acupuncture. I know about qigong. I know about tai chi. I know about tween on massage. I know about cupping therapy. I know a little bit about the Vata, the Pitta, and there's another one, Apex. Marcus, my man. I know a little bit about the Transcendental Meditation. I know the Bhagavad Gita is a great book. I know there's great healing in the Indian tradition, great herbs, kind of, what Deepak Chopra, his philosophy, and things of that sort. Oh, okay. Marcus, how are you? But I know a lot about different cultures, a lot about different things. I just don't follow them. I got to. I was going to get some Chinese today. I was going to get some pizza, but with the gallbladder, I've been chilling on the herbs. Yesterday, I didn't take any. Today, I didn't take any yet. Stomach's feeling good. So I'm like, why push it, you know? So I don't know what I'm going to do I got a lot of stuff up, anyways. And thank you, Mr. Marcus. Thank you, Marcus, Mr. Peaks. Thank you, Mr. Marcus, Mr. Peaks. Doing a little something. Nah. I'm only about 120. Little man. 5'5", Probably about the size of your leg. But it sucks. But yeah, I'm doing all right, Marcus. Thank you so much for the donate. Got a lot of stuff going on. Trying my best. I unexpectedly had to put brakes on the car. Lost a few days of work because of it. Firestone wanted $1,600 for the full set. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I found someone, a friend of mine, knew a mechanic that does part time work out at his house, and he did my whole brakes for $700 cash. All new rotors, all new pads. He said all higher end equipment, and yeah, and he had it done like in 2 hours. It was like done by like 10 in the morning. I dropped it off Friday night, and I think by like 10:30 it was done. It was like before like I was even ready to leave, it was done. He did it that quick. So he definitely knows what he's doing. He's like 40. You know, he has some nice Harleys, couple other type of bikes. Tell he's definitely gearhead. Um, so thank you, Head Smoke. So it was nice. Um, yeah, that's gonna be a bit, Marcus. I know unless you have somebody that, unless you know how to do the work and get the parts. That's why I'm glad I met this guy because now I'll be able to do that. Because I thought $1,600 for freaking. That wasn't even with the lifetime alignment. So with the lifetime alignment, it would have been another. The alignment was in there. The lifetime alignment would have been another $80 added to it. But I ended up getting a lifetime alignment a couple weeks ago when I had it on the lift, and they told me how much it was, and then it took a while, but I finally got it. That's not so bad. Yeah, I paid 700 for the stuff, but I don't know. Firestone said I needed to get an alignment. I just got an alignment, then this guy put the brakes on. Firestone said after they put brakes on, they recommend an alignment. So I haven't done it yet. I'm supposed to do it tomorrow, but I might wait till next Monday. I don't think it's a big deal if I drive the car a few weeks after they did the brakes. I just did alignment. I did hit a pretty big pothole, but I hit the same pothole before they did the alignment. And the alignment on the car for about almost 2 years wasn't that off. And I know I'm going to need tires in like a year. You know what I'm saying? So the way I look at it, what the hell is another few days? I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't go anywhere today. So I mean, it's like I think I'm gonna end up rescheduling for next Monday. I don't know. I think I don't know what's up with Raj. Yeah. Well, brakes for mine were tough. For the guy, he had to get a special tool because it's an electronic braking system. So Firestone has the computer where they can put the code in and it releases it. It's like a $90 fee to do that. Added extra. And $90 an extra $90 just to release the friggin' brakes. Then they wanted $115 to bleed them. I remember when my friend did the brakes for me, my daughter's mother's cousin. My daughter's in her 20s now in college, but years ago, I saw him do the brakes. And bleeding, it takes nothing more than 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You pump it a little bit, whatever, and then you pump it again, you tighten it up, and they want $120 to bleed it. Plus, there's $200 right there just in bleeding it and releasing the damn brakes. So luckily, I was able to get a better deal. You know, yeah. But I always appreciate you, Marcus. Yeah, I definitely do. You know. Yeah, I don't know. Apex, you sure you don't sound anything Indian right there? Yeah. Yeah, this guy seemed pretty legit. He told me 700 unless the parts went up. And I gave him the 700 cash and it was a done deal. And they worked just like I came out the shop. And he even adjusted my tires for me because when I came out of Firestone, they did it all wrong. They always do. Always frig it up. But I notice I'm looking at my gauge in the car because it tells the pressure. And I'm like, oh, damn, he even adjusted my tires for me. You know what I mean? So you seem honest, and I think 700 is good. I mean, if I got the parts and the parts are like maybe four, which they're gonna be about that, if not a little bit more, because when I did my Ford SEL, I had my back in like 2018, 2017. It was like 350, 400, 350 in parts. So it's got to be close to 400. Then you give the guy a couple hundred to do it. So you figure 700 is damn fair. Especially when you can drive it to the guy's place. He does it for you. He parks it for you. He leaves the key in your car. And then you just go up. And if you want to say hi, you say hi. If not, you pick up your car and go like at a shop. Yeah, the star just means he's a subscriber. He's subscribed to the channel. So yeah, so I lucked out with that. It took a while. He had it on the lift. He couldn't get it done till yesterday, actually. I've been out the car. Yeah, he ran into some issues that were unexpected, so he couldn't get it done till yesterday. So I didn't get the car back till like 7 o'clock last night, and then I had to go to Big Y after, real quick, and so on and so forth. Yeah, memberships. Yeah, it's tough. It's hard out there. And then like to get a job, like I'm gonna be losing, income. Um, I some of the work that I do, I'm not gonna be doing anymore. So, that he does, Marcus. That you do. Thank you, my man. Yeah, so I just got some changes I gotta figure out. But yeah, I probably gotta stop smoking too. If I stop smoking weed, I'd. Problem is, I end up buying like too much. I like buy like I have. I'll buy a little bit and then I'll see a little more, and I have enough for the week. But I'll buy like just a hair more, and you know. But I mean, it's not like I have tons. I got a little bit, but you know. But yeah, that's right. Let it in. Let it in. $5, $10, $2, $1, a quarter. What's up, Stormy? Storm Tracker, how are you, my man? Appreciate it. If there was a time, yeah, I'd drop the rhymes. All right, do you get paid for that? I don't even understand what that is. What, do you pick up the phones for them or something? Why do you say that, Apex? I don't know anything about rupees. How you get into that, Storm? Always. Yeah, I don't have much money either, my man. I feel you on that one. Oh, all right. What's it online? Do you think Storm's a cop? Storm says he's 12. Storm, you're 5'0"? I thought you were 12. Oh, hey, at least I got some, yeah, Storm, what's going on? So how are you a cop? You're not a cop. Everybody's a kid on my lives. That's why I keep them parentally appropriate. Everybody on my lives is usually a kid, especially at this time. I've noticed that. I've had some that were 10 and 8. But I don't say anything out of hand or anything, you know. And YouTube definitely doesn't appreciate the reviews of the token. So so I stopped doing that just because YouTube frowns upon it. So I mean, I'm trying not to mess with that. It was fun, you know, but Roblox, yeah. What you making money on Roblox? On Roblox? The hell's going on here? What's happening? Why didn't they have this when I played Nintendo or Super Nintendo? Why? 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 I just drooled. Been doing that since I was a young kid, and I still do. Help me now, baby. Help me now. Live on the Slav. Yeah, 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 yeah. Eee! Eee! What the hell is that? International porn number? Holy man. What kind of live we got going on? We got cops that are 12. We got Apex that's God only knows. Marcus, what's happening right now? What's happening, Marcus? What's happening? Wish I could get huge, you know? Wish I could get like 150 pounds just rocked, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I let everybody have a fun time, you know? Well, whoever it is, whatever it is, say sway on the way, sway. This is all YouTube's problem, not mine. You know? I don't know. What the hell's a call sign? Wow, Storm, you're pretty technical, man. I hope you go into engineering or something, because you'd be pretty good at that. They make good money. Well, everybody's getting about that time. Um, Fortunately, we didn't have any more on. All right, Marcus. All right, everybody. Well, you know, I will see you all when I see you. Marcus, thank you again. It's always a pleasure. Definitely appreciate. Uh, and I do thank you. Take care. Yeah, that's all right, Raj. There's not really much you can do, Raj. Everybody's a hacker. Thank you, Marcus. Look at Raj. Yeah, Raj. All right, Raj. Well, Raj, you're disappointing me now. I'm removing Raj as my moderator. Yeah, Raj is definitely disappointing me. That's all right. I'm a poor man, so I have nothing to worry about. I'll see y'all later.